Welcome back to the Daily Base Report. I'm Coach Matt coming at you with another video. This is Gizmo right here. He is my counterpart and doesn't ever let me do a video by myself. So he is going to be making some appearances as I've moved my camera over to the side. So you actually get to see him now. So without further ado, let's get into today's video. We're going to be reacting to this week's June 1st power rankings. We are now 2 months into the season. I'm going to do another video where I go over all the stats and I'm going to do my early prediction for all the award winners. So I'll look at my original award winner selections for who I picked, and I'll be looking at those after 2 months of the season to see who is actually in that race or not. So you'll see that here in a day or two once I get it filmed and edited and all of that. Okay, Gizmo. All right, now that we got that taken care of, we're going to go into the reaction to the power rankings for June 1st, 2021. Okay, the first team was ranked 28 last week. They're 30th this week, and it's the Orioles. They have not won a game in 2 weeks. I think they've had 13 or 14 straight losses. Hard for them, man. Number 29 was number 24 last week, the Arizona Diamondbacks. Not a lot to say positive about them. Coming in number 28 they were 29 last week, is the Colorado Rockies. Again, not a lot of good things to say about them. Coming in at number 27 and staying at number 27 is the Detroit Tigers. Again, there's not a lot to say about these teams that are at the bottom of the barrel. So number 26 is the Pittsburgh Pirates. They were ranked number 30. They did make a little bit of a jump. They had a couple of wins. Number 25 is the Texas Rangers. They were ranked number 23. Angels are 24. They went up. They were 25. Number 23 is the Reds. They used to be ranked number 19. They are plummeting and plummeting fast. I think Winker, Castellanos, and Castillo are probably going to be traded at the deadline. Number 22 is the Nationals. They were ranked number 20. They're dropping fast. Number 21 is the Minnesota Twins, and they were ranked number 26. The Twins, I said a couple videos ago that, they had a game where I feel like they've just started to hit the ball and that they might break out of it soon. So heck, they might start winning games and make a push. Coming in at number 20 is the Seattle Mariners. They were ranked number 22. I think they've won 4 straight or 5 straight, something like that. So they're starting to do some winning, but again, we'll see how long that stands. Coming in number 19 is the Philadelphia Phillies. They were ranked number 17. Number 18 is the Kansas City Royals, and they were ranked 21. So they've made a big jump. I'm kind of excited to see them kind of continue. Them and the Twins are 2 teams I'm very much interested to see in the AL Central to see if they'll make a push. The Marlins are ranked number 17. They were ranked number 18. And coming in number 16 is the Braves. And they were ranked number 16 last week. I don't know what's going on with these Braves, but with the Marcell Ozuna situation and the injury list with everyone else, it's just, and lack of performance from people like Minter and the off and on performance from Fried and Anderson. You would think that this team would be better that they were a couple hours away from the World Series last year. Coming in number 15 was previously ranked number 14, Milwaukee Brewers. I feel like they're hit and miss with some of their stuff here and there, so I don't know what's going on with them. Corbin Burns has all of a sudden become the regular Corbin Burns, not like the elite pitcher Corbin Burns we saw at the beginning of the year. Coming in at number 14 is the Cleveland Indians. They were ranked number 11. I agree with that ranking. The Indians definitely surprise me a lot sometimes this year, but for the most part, I didn't think they were a top 10 team or even a top 11 team. Sorry, Fuzzy, but it is what it is. Coming in number 13 is the Blue Jays. They were ranked number 12. Again, you never know what's going on with some of these teams and what's going on in the inside of the clubhouse. I just feel like they just don't jive. They're waiting for Bo Bichette and Vlad Guerrero to do all the work. But Marcus Semien is the one who's like the greatest sign of the offseason, and they still just can't seem to win enough games. Coming in at number 12 is the New York Mets, and they were ranked number 13. They are leading the NL East, and I got a bone to pick with the New York Mets. You'll hear about that in my stadium tour of Fenway Park for the Boston Red Sox. It's just a great stadium. What a good time. But I have a bone to pick with the New York Mets on Sunday Night Baseball the other day because they canceled the game and postponed it, and it stopped raining the minute they postponed it. It's absolutely outrageous. Coming in number 11 is the Cubs. They were ranked number 15. They started to turn it on. I feel good with them starting to turn it on. I actually like when teams like Boston, New York, Chicago, LA, San Francisco, when those teams are all really good, baseball is going to be successful. Coming in number 10 is New York Yankees. They were ranked number 7. It's the first time they've actually dropped under the top 10 or a single-digit number for the power ranking. I agree with this. Right now, right now, the Yankees are not hitting well, and their pitching is also not doing well. So I don't think they're a top 10 team. Coming in at number 9 is the Astros. They were ranked number 6. Coming in at number 8 is the St. Louis Cardinals. They were ranked number 10. They have hit quite a hot streak. They got beat by the Dodgers last night. So we'll see how this 3-game set with the Dodgers goes because of that. But yeah, we'll see. Coming in at number 7 is the A's. They were ranked number 9 last week. And number 6 is the Dodgers. They were ranked number 4. You know, the top 5 teams are San Francisco Giants. Number 4 is the Boston Red Sox. Number 3 is the Chicago White Sox. Number 2 is the Tampa Bay Rays. And number 1 is San Diego. You can almost interchange the top 6 teams. I don't believe that the Giants are going to hang around. Again, this is a Dodgers fan. I'm pretty biased. I don't see it. But they also have the softest schedule in baseball. So for them to... I mean, it's all over. Like, they do have by far the softest schedule. So if they should win these games, you know. But they did go 3-1 against the Dodgers this week. The Dodgers went 1-3. You know, the Dodgers didn't perform and the Giants did. So you got to give credit where credit is due. They definitely had our number this week. But in the season series, out of 7 games, the Dodgers have won 4. So that's superiority in my mind, and Dodgers are superior in every way. So shots fired, bang, bang. The Boston Red Sox, 100%, they looked like a top 5 team when I went and saw them. Like, they looked like a top 5 team. It was just so much fun to go there, and it was great. The White Sox, I mean, that offense is so high-powered, it's hard to beat them. With Liam Hendricks also at the back end of that bullpen, man, it's tough. The Tampa Bay Rays are finally getting the props they deserve. They have won 13 out of the last 14 games, I think, or 14 out of the last 15. They legitimately have retooled by getting rid of Blake Snell, and they're better. It's just insane. So the Tampa Bay Rays, good on ya. You know, you definitely could be number 1 right now because the Padres have gone 6-4 in the last 10. So honestly, the Padres should probably be number 2 in this list, not number 1. But here we are with the Padres at number 1 again. I mean, they're just, you know, with Tatis doing what he's doing, which is outrageously incredible numbers, better than we've seen in a very long time. So he's going to stay at number 1. That comeback win against the Astros is really what propelled them to stay at number 1. But other than that, you know, I kind of agree with the majority of this. You know, the bottom 15, you can't really, like, you can interchange all of those bottom 15 teams. But from 15 up to 1, really 15 up to 8, a little bit more closer than 8 up to 1. Those teams are all really close. So, you know, is what it is. So that's my reaction with the power ranking for this week. We will go over the 2-month stat mark coming up here in the next couple of days. I'll get that out as soon as I can. Oh, and a side note, everybody, I will be getting my Boston Red Sox Fenway Park tour video up as soon as I can. So be on the lookout for that. I'm super excited to get it edited and everything, you know, organized so you guys can see my time at Fenway Park. It was a phenomenal time. It was cold. My goodness, Memorial Weekend, 48 degrees and raining. That is not okay. I don't know what's going on with you Northeast, but it is way too cold. So I'll go over more of that in the video. But without further ado, we'll see you all tomorrow.